It's not about you. If you want to make an announcement of any sort, make it tomorrow. Okay? Make it on another day. Hey world, I'm Lisha.
I'm David.
We thinking out loud again. We're going to start out today by answering yesterday's riddle. So the riddle was, poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it? And the answer is nothing. Poor people have nothing. Rich people need nothing. And if you eat nothing, you sure gonna die.
That is the dumbest. Dumbest.
I love it. I love it.
It's a dad joke dumb. That's dumb. Oh, God.
Okay, so that was the answer to yesterday's riddle. Let's go ahead and I want to read this, what I found on Dennis Payton's Facebook page. It's kind of funny. It doesn't need any response to it. I just thought it was cute. So I'm going to read it for you guys. It says, when I was a boy, my dad gave me money to go downtown and pay the electricity bill. But instead, I bought raffle tickets for a chance to win a new truck. I told my dad when I got home and he beat my behind. But the next morning in the driveway was set a brand new truck. We all held each other and cried, especially me, because it was the truck from the electricity company coming to turn off our lights. Dad, he beat me again.
Facts.
Because all the way up into that last sentence, you really thought this was about to be like a windfall, and it all worked out, and he, spent the electricity bill money, but he got this grand prize.
No.
No.
Life snuck up and slapped his ass in the head, and his daddy helped him.
He don't got no truck and no lights. He can't see and he can't go nowhere.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that was too, it tickled me. I thought y'all would be tickled too.
Tickle pink.
I can't be pink. Tickled brown. Okay. Okay, here's something else from Dennis Payton that I thought was kind of interesting. And this has been, I've heard this a lot on the internet, and people have different viewpoints about it. And I just want to see what you guys think. I want to bring it up. I want to talk about it a little bit. So here is the premise. If you were getting married, would you be okay with your friend getting engaged at your wedding? Or would you do that at your friend's wedding if they were getting married? I would go so far as to say, for the sake of this conversation, any celebration, is it appropriate to make your own declarations or proposals or announcements at someone else's situation? Is it okay for me to be having a baby shower and then for my sister to
Hey, not you having no baby shower.
Hypothetically, is it okay for me to be at my baby shower and then for my sister to stand up and say, oh, by the by, guys, I'm pregnant? Is that acceptable? Is it acceptable for my best man to propose to his girlfriend at my wedding reception?
Okay. Now let's look at this.
I have another HMM.
And I'm drinking my I'm gonna find the name of the other place. It's a place in Vegas. It's in the Venetian, and it's called Spirits, I think.
Yep, it's called Spirits.
And you they have a whole line of different spirits, of course. And this one happens to be Paradise Punch. It tastes like fruit punch, guys. Yeah. And I mix it with a little Sprite, and it's delicious. But
it's in the mall section, right past Harley Davidson, but to the right. Not like I go there all the time or anything.
We've only been there twice.
Yeah, but you know.
The second time we went there, she spent all our money though. We couldn't even gamble that time. But
he doesn't even gamble, guys. You don't even gamble. I don't gamble either.
Okay, so let's look at this situation that we have going on here with you. Do you change someone else's celebration to point to you? Because that's basically what people are doing. Nowadays, some of the younger people have a problem with what's become tradition to.
Oh, that's a very good point.
To older people. Mm-hmm. Things that we didn't do because it was tradition not to do it or to do it. Younger people nowadays are looking at it like, yeah, that means nothing to me. And they do what they want to do. Mm. The problem with it is, because I'm old now and I can see past my nose, when you do what you want to do, you're stepping on someone else at the same time. So just because you want to do it doesn't make it right. It makes it right in your eyes. But if you're at someone else's wedding, someone else's baby shower, someone else's whatever, and you try to announce or change the focus to you because that's what you want to do, does not make it right because it's what you want to do. It's wrong to tread on someone else's moment. And it's insensitive.
I don't disagree with you, but I'm an older person like you. We're from the same generation. I kind of feel like the younger generations find that viewpoint to be, we're stealing their glow. We're stealing their light. They shouldn't be dimming themselves for any other person. And I think that is part of the reason why there's always issues at these two events. And I say it all the time, weddings and funerals. There's always some type of drama at weddings and funerals because someone is trying to make it about them and it's not, right? A funeral is about the deceased individual and the
family
and the immediate family and their grief. Everyone else is there in support of them. No matter how close you think you were, no matter how special the relationship, you are in a support role. And if you can't fathom that, if that doesn't seem appropriate for you, then you shouldn't attend. This is my personal opinion. And the same with a wedding. It's about the bride and it's about the groom. Society makes it more about the bride than the groom, but it's about that married couple and the success and positive kickstart to their marriage. It's not about you. If you want to make an announcement of any sort, make it tomorrow. Okay? Make it on another day. Unless I specifically say, ooh,
yeah,
Rachel, you should propose to Jennifer at my wedding, or, David, you should propose to Sheila at my wedding. I think it'll be great. Everyone will be there and it'll be spectacular. If I don't recommend the thing,
don't do it.
Then it's inappropriate for you to do. And I'll take it a step further because I've had this conversation with one of my sisters and it got really heated between us because we had such a strong difference of opinion. Don't wear white to somebody else's wedding. Okay? I don't care if you feel like if it was your wedding, you would look so good that nobody would have a care in the world about what other people were wearing. I don't care about that.
It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. Okay.
It's just flat out inappropriate.
Like the color white is preserved for the bride. It is her day. It is so much her day and her celebration, as well as the groom, but it's really be about the bride. You know what I mean?
No, I disagree because when we went to my cousin's wedding, it was about both of them.
It really was. It was a beautiful wedding. Oh my goodness.
They got married on our anniversary. So they did cut out a little space and time for us to have like a little dance between just us two for our anniversary.
And that was really wedding. Yeah, and that was really special. They did that on their own. We didn't ask for that. It was not a big deal to us. We literally said we were foregoing our celebration of our 20th anniversary to celebrate with them on the start of their marriage. We didn't expect anything at all.
We had a whole lot of other stuff to do that.
We did. Sorry guys. But yeah, so it's not about you, right? The groom typically wears black or blue or whatever color he chooses, and that can be coordinated. But the bride, she wears that white. That's her color. Right. Or the cream or whatever it is. And that's for her.
And be careful out there because they got bridesmaids that run around with red wine on purpose for y'all who wear white to weddings.
You know?
Yeah.
Now, would I say yes, if I was getting remarried and I was renewing my vows, would my dress be so spectacular that even if you did wear white, you would pale in comparison? Yes. But that's not what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, but I'm kicking you out.
He is, because
I'm kicking you out. You got to go because it's disrespectful to my bride at this point, and that's or my wife or what my wife to be or whatever. And when you're in that stage or whenever you make that commitment to someone else, it's your job to make sure that they're happy. And when they're happy, you're happy. So if someone comes to our wedding in white, that person got to go. You can come back when you change your dress.
Well, it's so interesting because more than anything, who you find doing that the most
is the mother-in-law.
Yeah,
but my mother would never do that.
No, your mother would never do that. But it's so interesting. That goes into a whole nother topic of mama's boys and the dynamic between moms and their sons. And we'll talk about that on another day. But it definitely steps over the line. And that's a little bit more complex, so it deserves its own.
That's going to be a good conversation.
It'll be a really good conversation. So we'll save that for another day. Maybe the next episode we'll talk about the dynamic between moms and their sons. But that, I believe, is.
Well, we can talk about mothers and their daughters' relationships.
We can talk about mothers and their daughters' relationships too. There's some good statistics behind that, and then that even takes us into that whole concept of who gets the front seat, which I love. I love it. I love that topic.
I hate that topic. That topic is easy for me, but we're not going to talk about it right now.
We're not going to talk about it right now. We're going to get all the way into it in our next episode. We have that earmarked. We're going to talk about dynamics between moms and their children. This is behind it. So here's another one he has. You only got one choice. 800 credit score, 200 acres of land, or $2 million.
I have a question.
Go.
What kind of land?
Is land?
No. I mean, you can give me 200 acres.
Let's give me 200 acres of desert. For the sake of this, let's say it's 200 acres of undeveloped land.
Is it fertile? Is it rocky? Is it? You understand what I'm saying?
I do. For the sake of this, let's say it's 200 acres of farmland.
Okay. For the sake of this, if we say 200 acres of fertile land, give me the 200 acres.
Why?
Why? Because I can be I can be free and do everything I need to do on my 200 acres. That I don't need a credit score, $2 million. Even if I had to sell off a little of my acreage, I can have some money to do everything else I need to do. Yeah, the 200 acres will give me everything I need.
So you would take the 200 acres. The 800 credit score is of no use to me. It doesn't provide me anything that I don't already have. So I'm going to skip that. Okay.
Now, if I take the 200 acres and you take the 2 million.
Well, wait a minute.
We work it out.
but that's not what it said. It didn't say you and your spouse get to choose two. You pick two. It didn't say that.
No, it said you only get to choose one. I choose one.
The practical person in me, the lazy person who has been working since she was 16 years old, full time, no less than 40 hours at any given time. Only break I ever took was to birth my 2 children. So that was 12 weeks since I was 16 years old. I haven't had a full-time job working 40 hours or more, wants the $2 million and for y'all to kiss my behind. Okay, that's the tired Lisha. The Lisha who wants to leave something for her children and have growth and development still in her life and wants to have something for my family and my extended family will take the 200 acres. I would take that 200 acres. I would divide that 200 acres in quarters. I would sell 25% of that land. I would give away 25% of that land. And I would live
on 100 acres.
On 100 acres. Me and my immediate family members.
You know what you can do with 100 acres?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I do. I would live happily ever after, like Snow White after she got her prince.
Do you know if you only sold a quarter of your 200 acres, you can live on 150 acres and be happy I
don't think people really understand at this time in American history what an acre of land goes for, especially if you're giving it to me in some place like South Carolina, North Carolina.
Hell, I'll take Mid-Ohio,
right? Where it's
going Alabama if I need
$25,000 an acre. Yes, I would. I would sell 25 acres. I would use that money to develop my land for my own use.
That would be 50 acres, a quarter.
I'm sorry, 50 acres. 50 acres. I would sell it. Take those proceeds.
$2 million.
Yep. Take those proceeds, develop my land, build my homes, make it everything I want it to be, get my farmland going, give me some goats, cows, chicken, build me a fence. I'm sorry, not a fence. I'm sorry, a gate. Close that mother sucker and live my life in peace.
I wouldn't give away the other quarter. I would put something on it that I could grow and sell.
Oh, well, that's why you have a relationship with 2 individuals. So new ideas can come into place because that's an awesome idea. So not only do we sell 25% for the proceeds to build what we have, but then we also have a method of additional income.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be that something illegal in some states, but perfectly legal here in the United States. It could be bamboo.
It could be pine trees.
It could be pine trees. It could be pumpkins, which...
It could be Christmas trees.
Okay, here's the thing.
Christmas tree is a pine tree, and I understand that. But they short.
This is what I'm going to say.
You know how much people spend on Christmas trees a year?
Yes. This is what I want to say about pumpkins. And I know that I'm wrong for this, and I'm sorry. Okay. I don't understand why a squash is $2.99, right? But a pumpkin, because it's primarily used for Halloween, is $2.99 a pound, and them suckers are humongous. Why is a pumpkin $30?
That's a little.
It's literally going to decompose on the porch. I'm so pissed off about that. But anyway.
That's a tangent, y'all.
Sorry.
Y'all ain't never know what a tangent was. Sorry. That's what a tangent is.
I just don't understand it. I don't understand. Like, I can buy watermelon for $5.99. I could buy squash, spaghetti squash, zucchini. What's the other squash? Oh, that's a spaghetti. I can buy all of these other gourds for little or nothing. Sometimes they sell them in a whole big bag and ain't nothing to them. But a pumpkin.
Well, you know, let me tell you right now, some people like pumpkin pie. I don't know why.
They can pumpkin my pie for $30.
So that don't even sound right.
I'm just saying, guys, it's astronomical. How much do you guys pay for pumpkins during Thanksgiving, Halloween season?
We don't do pumpkins. We don't do
pumpkins, but I seen them. And I was like,
we do the wrong thing. We do sweet potatoes. Well,
when you guys buy your pumpkins in the areas that you live, how much do they cost? Are they $30? Do you feel like you're being robbed, or are you in the Halloween spirit and you don't really think about it?
My wife don't even like Halloween.
I don't, but it's not the point of that. I mean,
I think that's why she don't like Halloween.
I don't. Paying
$30 for a pumpkin.
What the heck am I gonna do? Okay, sorry. Because I'll blow up. Okay. I think with that in mind, that's going to be it for today. Next episode, we talk about moms and the dynamic between their children. That's going to be very interesting. If you have any topics you would like us to discuss, any advice that you have, go ahead and put it down in the comment section.
Or we'll put an email that you can use too in the description.
Yeah, we'll put an email address that you can use in the description. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Ding-a-ling.
Ring-a-ling? No, I can't say that one. Somebody else's tag. I'm not going to do that.
Until the next time, those are our thoughts. We said them out loud. God dang it.
You silly.
Peace.